When we look at the funk page, the first thing that I think of is shabba-doo-bop. That way, with the 4/16 in a beat, we can say shabba-doo-bop, shabba-doo-bop, ba-da-da, shabba-doo-bop, da-da-da, and feel it like that. It makes it so much easier to place that 4/16, and there's not a lot of guesswork then. So it's happening in your head. You got to be subdividing, bop, ba-da-da, that kind of thing. So when we're looking at all this da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, that kind of 16th feel, we always want to think of the shab-bop, shabba-doo-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So we have a number of do-dots as well. We have do-dots, you know, in the 36, 37, 38. Those are all do-do-dot, bop, do-do-dot, 1, 2, 3, dot, do-dot, that kind of thing. When we get into the running 16ths, then it's going to be very important to put those accents in. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-do-dot, da-da-da-da-da-do-dot, when we get down into 46, we have a fourth sound piano crescendo again, hard off on 4. Then 47, watch your C sharps, they perpetuate throughout the measure. When we get that next fourth sound piano, it's easy to lose the A and play a G instead, 1 and 2. So make sure that you stay strong on that A all the way through it so that you hit it and come off it, but don't lose it. Keep your energy up there for that crescendo into the high C. And let that high C bark. It's marked, you know, fortissimo. Just let it fly. And you can start 50 at that place as well, because that kind of an ending there, that's all about everybody's in unison going ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, wham. So you shouldn't be worrying about, am I going to be perfect on this? You want to blow your horn and have a lot of air going through the horn so that you can make a lick like this in 50 happen without feeling like you're hitting every other partial other than the ones that you're supposed to be hitting. So the other thing that I was thinking about in 50 is that you take it down an octave and get it in your ears better. So that then you can hear it and find that A flat, especially where you're going to go to that A flat. That really helps a lot. So the tempo here is slow enough, I think, at halftime funk, that you'll be able to hear it and play it right away. But don't forget, there's a really good case to be made about buzzing this on your mouthpiece and just getting all this entire etude done on the mouthpiece. Because obviously, if you can play it here with 2 fingers at the end of the shank like this, you can play it on your trumpet even better. And you're allowed to make a really great tone on your trumpet, even playing jazz. There's no written rule saying that you have to have a foofy, fuzzy, nondescript or unfocused tone to play jazz. Quite the opposite, actually. If you have a really beautiful sound, you can give it a little more energy and make it a little brighter. So what I suggest is that you practice this with your best physical approach, good breathing, good tone production, anyway. Even though it's jazz, even though we tend to not think of those things when we look at a jazz piece in front of us. Because that physical approach to trumpet just makes the page that much easier to deal with. Then you know that you're doing everything here correctly first, before you're dealing with the page at all.